Hey guys, Katie here at Be the Change. Today we're going to devote an entire practice to the feet. We oftentimes forget about our feet, and they're really the foundation for the entire body. And not to mention, we scrunch our feet into shoes all day long, limiting mobility and circulation. So this is a short practice that you can do any time of day to maintain range of motion in the feet. Okay, so let's start in a comfortable seated position. Moving into butterfly. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. You're welcome to sit on a blanket to elevate the hips. And then grabbing a hold of the ankle, start to move the spine. So as you inhale, pull the chest forward, and exhale, just round back. So just a couple seated spinal rolls so that you can sit comfortably and then get into the feet. So most people do not spend time sitting on the floor. So this is a great way to prep the body for seated yoga poses. So when next time you come forward with a flat back, you're going to take your hands to the feet. Bring your thumbs to the inside of each foot and begin to massage gently. So you're walking your thumbs along the inside of the feet, opening up your feet like a book. So notice how much the feet move and what the level of mobility is. So you might find a place that's sore. The feet correspond with the different organs of the body. So using reflexology, you can find places that are tight or sore and begin to massage into those areas. So you can take some time there, and then we'll extend the right leg out, and you're going to bring your left ankle on top of the right thigh, extending through the right leg. This is called the Pawanmuttasana series. It's from the Bihar School of Yoga, and it's really good for the joints. It's the anti-rheumatic series. So take your right hand, spread the fingers, and then place the fingers between the toes. So this might be a little challenging for some people. We're not used to spreading our toes. And then stabilize the ankle with the left hand. Allow the ankle to hang off the leg and begin to slowly circle the ankle. So I'm maintaining a straight spine. I'm not slumping over. So I'm sitting up tall. My right foot is flexed. And I'm focusing on the range of motion here in my right ankle. So you can circle, maybe 5-10 times, and then change the direction of the circle. And so a big component of yoga is the breath. No matter what you're doing, you're always breathing slowly in and out through the nose, making the breath long and smooth. So once you've finished the circle, you can spread the fingers and try to spread the toes apart and see what happens. In maintaining that space, begin to point the toes and then flex, pulling it back. So point the toes, assisting with the arm, and then exhale, pull it back. So a couple more times, just moving with the foot and observing that range of motion. So if one of those movements felt particularly good, go ahead and do it some more. So take as much time as you need on this side. Okay. So before we move to the other side, come back to that butterfly, soles of the feet together. Inhale, lift the chest and spread the toes apart, pulling the big toes away from each other. And exhale, you can lean forward slightly with a flat back, elbows to the knees, crown of the head pulling forward. Take a couple deep breaths. And with the inhalation, lift the chest up, squeeze the shoulder blades back and open the heart. So extending the left leg out in front. Place the right ankle on top of the thigh. Interlace the hands or the fingers between the toes, so spreading those toes. Stabilize the ankle with the right hand, so you can bring it off slightly. Focus on your posture and begin to circle. So gentle rotation. You might hear some cracks, some pops. So be gentle with your body. And your body's always giving you feedback as to what's appropriate, but are you listening? Changing the direction of the ankle, maintaining a connection to your breath, straight spine, engaging the extended leg, and then finding stillness in the ankle. Spread the fingers apart and spread the toes, and then begin to point and flex through the ankle joint. Just observing, breathing, and taking some time to focus on the foundation of your body. Okay. All right, and then releasing the foot out in front. So sitting up nice and tall, take a couple deep breaths in. You can extend your legs out and then point and flex both ankles, finding some length in the legs. So from here, we're going to transition into a kneeling position. So bending the knees, shift the knees off to one side. You can start in a tabletop. And what you're going to do is tuck your toes under, so leaning back into the heels. This is a really intense stretch, so this might be enough. So you're welcome to stay here. Second option is to sit up tall, hands to the thighs. So take maybe 6 to 8 slow breaths here, lifting the chest, dropping the shoulders, and breathing fully into the abdomen. So the third level here, hands down, you can lift the knees and then stretch the feet, bringing the hands to the heart for a toe stand. So choosing a variation that is right for your body. Obviously, this is much more advanced. So let's move to standing. You can plant the hands, straighten the legs, and then rise up to mountain pose. So this is a great series, moving into a chair. This can be done with older people, people that can't get on the floor, and you would use a tennis ball to massage into the muscles of the foot. So placing the ball underneath the foot, you can start by rolling the foot forward and backwards, adding some weight, some pressure here. And you're welcome to then rock the ball side to side, noticing any places that are sore, that are tight. And if you find one of those spots, hold it there and lean into it. You can lean your body weight forward, taking a few deep breaths. So usually the tender points are along the inside of the foot or the middle. So you can move towards the front, find a new spot, lean forward, take a few deep breaths, and then take a few minutes on your own to simply explore. So this option can be done standing as well. So I'll do my left side in a standing position. So standing in Tadasana, mountain pose, you'll bring the tennis ball underneath the sole of the foot. And then you definitely want to have your foot and the tennis ball on a yoga mat so that the ball doesn't fly away. So you want to begin to roll forward and back. This puts more weight on it and it requires a lot more balance. And then finding a good place to hold, begin to lean in, connect to your breath. Find that sense of ease, stability, and focus in every single pose. So you can stay here as long as you like. Feel free to shift positions, explore a different part of the foot. And you're also welcome to do that same series that I taught on the floor. You can do that in a chair as well. So if you or your client has the mobility of the hip to bring the ankle here, you can interlace the fingers and do the same thing in this position for people that are not comfortable sitting on the floor. You know, I use this series a lot with my yoga therapy clients. I had a client who had a stroke, and balance and fall prevention were our main objectives. And I saw that his feet were basically compressed in these white sneakers and socks. So I said, take them off, spread the toes, did the whole tennis ball in this routine on the right side. And then afterwards, the right side was pink and the left foot was blue. So there's a huge difference in increasing the circulation and finding the range of motion in all those tiny joints in the foot. So I hope that this video was really useful for you. For more videos like this, please stay tuned to our Be the Change Yoga YouTube channel. Namaste.